with our hosts, DJ Duss and Bamboo Bam. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? I'm your host, DJ Duss, and my co-host, Bamboo. How do you like the new intro, Bam?
Yeah, chilling. I like that new intro. You know, Bamboo Bam. I like that. That's fat.
They can find you, right? Somewhere. Is that what it is under Bamboo Bam?
Yep.
On
everywhere.
Spotify and all
Spotify,
stuff?
iTunes, everywhere. Deezer, you know.
Do you regret using your name Bamboo now?
No.
Because pillows show up and beds and...
No.
No?
No.
You know, even though the actual Bamboo itself fell down the list of the word bamboo on the search engine.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I know people they recreate their names sometime to
get more, stand out. I get it, but you know what? Bamboo still is alone by itself.
What's up, Jay?
Something different. You know what I mean? So, what up, Andre?
Andre, what's up? Andre from Russia. I don't understand why you're still up. Go to sleep, Andre. You could rewatch this. Yeah, so no, I get that. They rechanged their name, you know what I mean? They just tweak it a little bit because you know what I mean? Like I felt bad. Our boy Jesse James. If you didn't put his track in, he was, there's a lot of Jesse James, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta put him in. All right, man. Let's let people know where they can follow us at, You can follow us, like our Facebook page, and stream all our live episodes, and ask us questions, be a part of the show, comment, etc. That's at Shooting the Shit. You can do the exact same thing on YouTube. YouTube streaming's a little bit better. That's what we've been told. We don't know. We're live on the show. That's at Shooting the Shit podcast. Subscribe. Same thing with Twitch. STS_podcast1. You can also stream it live there. You know what, man? One day, Bam, I'm gonna get you to do the show.
All right.
Just so I can watch it streaming and see which one. I want our own opinions on this. You know what I mean?
All right.
I don't want people to know. Anyways, after the show's done, it gets uploaded on all major streaming platforms. That's at Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, all that other stuff, all the good stuff. That's at Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. Damn, man. Andre, what's up, brother? Thanks for watching, brother. I appreciate it. We have a guest on today. Talented musician. We linked up on Instagram. Dude was dope, man. I asked him to be on the show, and we had a real privilege for him to say yes. He has a hit single. It's on YouTube. We'll get to that. Let's get him on the show. How you doing, brother?
Alessandro, how you doing, guys?
Right? How you doing? Things are good?
Yeah. Thank you for having me, guys.
Oh, pleasure, brother. Pleasure, brother, man. How you surviving the COVID?
I am. It's been quite a long time going through this thing, but
it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. We just hit whatever. What is it? Code? I don't know, orange or something. Where something's open until 9 o'clock.
DEFCON.
Oh, okay.
And it's been. What's up, Alex? It's been interesting. So I went out to a quick pub yesterday because we broke free, right? We broke free, so I ran to the pub and. It just felt weird, and not on my part. I just looked around, like people, the restaurants weren't prepared. They didn't have all the beers on draft. It was, you know what I mean? It's like, she's like, I have 3. I'm like, but you have like 20 taps, whatever. Hopefully they get it all together, and we'll go from there.
And was this in Canada?
Yeah. I was in Ottawa. I'm in Ottawa.
Okay.
Bam's in Nova Scotia right now. He's originally from New York.
Yeah.
And then they kicked him out. They kicked his ass out, right?
Now, fuck that. Left. Good thing I left. Shit.
Anyways, let's get right into it, brother, man. Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Italy. It's the town called Vitrito, but it's a small town, and basically the Bari, it's where I'm from.
Oh,
it's the main city. Yeah, it's the main city in the south of Italy. I was born and raised there, and I moved to Toronto in 2016.
2000. Wow, what a big difference for you, no?
Oh yeah. I can still get used to the cold and all that. It's freaking me out.
I'm gonna give you a secret. 40 years and I can't get used to the cold. Right?
I bet.
I can't do it, man. It was like this last Friday was like minus 32, and I was like, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? So
same.
I don't know. So what's the biggest difference between Toronto and Italy for you?
Well, except for the weather, for sure. Like I said, it would be the opportunities, the mentality, and
that's right.
The fact that Toronto is multicultural, and we kind of, it's like we all accept each other and we work with each other.
That's very true.
In Italy, as you might know, we're mostly Italian, so I feel like they're still kind of close to to having other cultures in the
that's very true.
in the country.
Now, what was your biggest, like, for you to move over? What was the big reason? Was it music in general?
Yeah, it was music. It was because half of my family lives here in
Okay, okay.
Toronto. Yeah, I'm Italian Canadian, so I grew up coming here back and forth to
Nice.
just visit, and I always wanted to come here and see how life is in
That's
Canada.
awesome,
Right.
man. Well, we're happy to have you here, brother. I'm sorry about winter. I'm sorry.
I know. Thank you. Don't worry.
Geographically, it's just not the right place for a lot of people, you know. You know, and your music, you play the guitar. You know, how old when you started, and do you play any other instruments?
Yeah, for sure. I started playing guitar. I don't know. I think I was 15 when my grandma gave me this, classic guitar
Yeah.
as a starter pack.
Okay.
And then I was like, I didn't like the sound of it. I'll be honest. I always say that I didn't like the sound of it, and I kind of left it there. I
Hmm.
couldn't really connect with the instrument. But before that, I was taking piano lessons since I was 10. So I started playing piano, and I was mainly a pianist,
Mm-hmm.
doing piano concert and all that. And then I started singing. But yeah, I really connected with the guitar later on. I believe I
Right.
was 21. I got gifted another guitar at the birthday party.
Nice,
So,
nice.
it's been going on like that. And yeah, I got an acoustic guitar, and then I really connected with the sound, and I started learning songs with it, and
That's
playing my
Okay.
awesome.
songs.
Okay. All right. So the guitar being just pushed on you. Here's a gift. Here's a guitar. Play the
Basically,
guitar.
yeah,
Yeah. All right.
God, that was,
yeah,
yeah. And he,
that's what it
and he
is.
made something out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, like,
Yeah.
growing up, you have the guitar, you have some of the instruments, but who are some of your musical influences? Like some artists? Did you have any?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, growing up in Italy, I remember looking up at Italian rock bands like I don't know Finlay, Le Vibrazioni, Negramaro. They're big
Yeah,
bands in Italy,
yeah.
pop rock bands. But I was always influenced by the Canadian music scene. So anything from Avril Lavigne to Sum 41,
Yeah.
and then American like I don't know Linkin Park, Red Hot
Oh, for
Chili
sure.
Peppers. Yeah, let's say
Wow.
Linkin Park was one of my biggest influences.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And
Lincoln Park. No,
yeah,
they're good. They're good. Definitely. They're
yeah,
definitely good. You know. Do you
yeah,
remember the first song you ever recorded, and how do you feel about it now?
yeah. I feel like someone asked me the same question the other day, and what I literally said is, I hope nobody finds it on YouTube. 'Cause-
Really? Really? You can't
yeah, it
be
was.
ashamed of it.
It's just that every time I listen to it, I realize how strong my Italian Barese accent was at
Mm,
that time. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing. But it was literally a song, kind of like a rock funky song about my city,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it was for a contest run by the city hall or something like that, I
Okay,
believe.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, and I was 17, so it was literally my first recording, professional recording back home.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay. But side question. Now, would you ever record a song in Italian?
in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did do that in the past. Before moving here, I released a couple singles back home.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually trying to record more Italian songs.
That's cool.
I mainly write in English now, especially
Mm.
because I'm used to, live life here and just communicate in English. So it just
Right.
comes natural nowadays.
Well, you
But
brought
I
it
do,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you brought it up because of your accent. I was like, well, you know what? Why don't you just let one out and let the people hear you, in your native tongue, and let it go. That's
Hmm.
what I think. Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But eventually, yeah, I'm gonna release something in Italian again soon.
Good. I'm
That's
waiting
cool.
for it.
I'm waiting for it. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. So
Thanks, yeah.
so you're 17, you're in this contest, but when did you start taking this seriously?
Uh, I mean, it would sound probably cheesy or something, but
Yeah.
since I was 15, I believe, and I started realizing that I had some sort of a talent or
Yeah.
something that made me feel good about my singing, about recognizing harmonies, melodies, and just being able to do that naturally and remember lyrics and sing it back and all that. and I started feeling like, okay, maybe this is my path,
That's awesome.
So I believe it was 15 when I realized that,
That's good.
which
That's
is
good.
very, it's a very young age, but yeah.
Hey, at least the sooner you find it, and the sooner, you know what I mean, you can get working on it and then reach your goals. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I got into DJing for all the wrong reasons: the party, the money, and I feel bad because I did really well at it. And there's other DJs that really, really loved it. They would have done it for free. But that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I didn't love it like some other people. Like DJ went up, he loves it. Me, not so much. You know what I mean? I'd rather be on the
Yeah, I
other
feel
side and listening to him DJ. But this podcast thing is probably the thing I love the most. So I found out 39 years later. So that's pretty good. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Well, yeah. As long as we keep working on our
absolutely.
crafts and talents,
Absolutely.
and I've been doing this for 10 years, and sometimes it feels a lot, but it's what I love doing, so I'll keep going for now.
I hear you. I hear you. From your first song until now, what did you learn? What experience did you learn from that? From your first song to current song now. What is all experience you learned from that?
Like studio wise, performing wise. Yeah. What have you learned? Yeah.
Well, performing wise, I feel like I still have that, anxiety before performing or being
That's
on.
good. No.
Yeah, I believe it's good because it means that you really care about and you want to give your best, and it really means something to you. So it's gonna bring out the best of you.
I love that.
Especially with that feeling. On the music side, I feel like I learned a lot on the business and marketing side that I really didn't know much about.
True. It is a big
When I released my first single, but 4 or 5 years later, I've been taking other classes and studying and looking at other artists what they're doing, and
Yep.
I had to study the Canadian way of doing music and who the songwriters are, and
Right.
all that. What's
more to
factor?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot more that I didn't know. It existed, so I believe I learned a lot since I moved here.
That's good, man. That's the point. It's all about learning and never being stuck in one place, right? Because if you're stuck and you're not
Yeah.
learning, you're not getting out of it, and you're not going anywhere. So yeah, same thing with
Yeah.
us. Same thing. Bam does music too. It's the same thing. Everyone's learning from each other, right? You're always looking. What is he doing that's doing a little bit different? What's going on over there? It's good. See, me and
go
Bam
watch
are a
that
little bit
perform.
older, so we're not very good on the social media side of stuff, right?
No.
We're
I'll
like-
come see what you did on stage. I'm in the back of the club watching. Oh shit. Did he do that? Oh,
Yeah,
put
but
that
he
in
doesn't
my
notice
song,
that there's
put
someone
that in
filming you, putting it on social media. That's what we're not learning, So, are you currently independent?
Yeah, I am independent. I've been independent my whole life.
Yeah, yeah,
And then, I think it's fine. Like you have your own, you can do whatever you want basically with
Yes.
your music, your
yeah.
your your marketing and all that. I feel like I'm pretty good with social media because I literally grew up with it, Facebook,
awesome.
Instagram, and all that.
Yeah.
Eventually, I wouldn't mind getting a record deal, but you never know. If it happens, it happens. I'm happy anyway, and I keep going and showing the world
As
my
long
music.
as you love it and don't give up. I hate watching talented people that say, "Yeah." I get that life slows down because you have to pick up a job or go to school. I understand all that, but
Yeah.
if you're talented, don't give it up. Like for me, it's always like keep pushing. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you love. And I'm a big fan. Like I love music, but with someone like yourself playing the instrument and stuff, for me it's gravitating. When I go to a DJ's great, but watching a band is better for me. You know what I mean? I'm just like
Yeah, usually that's what it is for everyone.
it's true.
But I do enjoy DJs and
Oh, yeah,
everything,
don't get me wrong.
every type of music. I believe everyone, even DJs, any type of musician, they do their job, their work to get there, and it takes a lot of sacrifices, work. So
True.
the way I think you really have to understand that and appreciate it either way.
Yes, I
It
totally
doesn't
agree.
matter if you prefer live music or
Yeah.
or whatever.
The biggest sacrifice as a DJ is actually blowing away your 15 years of your weekends. no missing birthday parties, the summers, you know what I mean? People are going camping or going away, and you're just like, I gotta work.
Yeah.
Because the weekend is a lot shorter than the weekday, and that's where your money is. So I did take a sacrifice in that point. You go to someone's house and their son's 10. And you're like, he was just born yesterday, I thought. You know what I mean? Like, you missed out on everything. And you're like, what the hell's going on, So
Yeah. I know what you mean.
it's definitely interesting.
What's the biggest obstacle as an artist today? What's the biggest obstacle that you find as being an artist today?
I would just say like mental health in general and doubting yourself.
Oh, well. Okay.
Because even just before this live with you guys, I was a little anxious. You know what I mean? Like, so it's always a battle with yourself, and it's about pushing yourself and believing in yourself, and kind of self talk to yourself that you're good at it, you can do this, and you're doing well or whatever. Like I just dropped my new merch today, and I posted earlier.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Thanks guys. And I was just posting about it. I was like, I would have never thought 10 years ago that I would be able to do this, and in the middle of a pandemic, and come out with a vision and ideas, and my first merch ever. So like you said, you got to believe in yourself and keep going. And it's hard. I experience it every day, but it's definitely doable.
Are you your biggest critic?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm pretty picky with my recordings and the way stuff sounds and all that.
That's how I felt with the podcast in the beginning. You know what I mean? It was re-listening to it, and you're just like, God, shut up. What's wrong with him? Why do I gotta talk so fucking much? I used to be so mad. I was like, God damn. And I got to learn, you know what I mean? And then I caught Bam was doing super well, and I caught him with these little habits, and then I mentioned it to him, and he was like, shit, I didn't even know I was doing that.
I didn't even know I was doing it.
You know what I mean? We had to be just slightly more natural with it. And obviously this is episode 98. Obviously we got hopefully a little better.
Yeah. We got a little better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hopefully. So
I find I find a lot of people are just scared of failure. You know what I mean? That's why they're so hard on themselves. You really don't got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Like take the failure and move on and keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because nothing can truly stop you if you keep going. You know what I mean? So if someone tell you no, go on and do it again. You know what I mean? Until someone tell you yes. You know what I mean? So I just find that a lot of people go, I got to push myself. Well, you know what? Put it out there. If they like it, they like it. They don't. You know what I mean? You're not going to please everybody.
I found with this podcast is if you screwed up, who cares? Mention it. I was just like, sometimes I mumbled on something and we laughed about it. If I pretended that didn't happen, people were like, "Oh, you tried to sweep that under the rug." I don't know, but it brought, you're like, "Oh, what's wrong with it?" And that's the thing. The more you're right, Bam. You're right. People are scared of failure, and I find that's when you're a little more tense. I don't know. I agree with you.
And it's good. Like you say, you have your jitters. Oh, okay, cool, no problem. It's gonna make you the best which you're gonna be. And you know what? If they don't like it, it's all right. No problem. As long as you know you did your best.
But Bam, do you know what this guy does? I've watched his videos. For him to be on here saying that he gets jitters is impressive because he does it so effortlessly. Like you look so professional, and he just bangs it out this video, and you're like, and he gets in here and he goes, "I get the jitters," or "I'm scared." I'm like, "This is what I wasn't expecting that because of what I saw, right? What I saw, and what I hear is." Damn, guy's damn good. So then he tells me that it wasn't what I was expecting, but it's a good answer. And it's true because more people are like that. We are more self-conscious. It's just, and the jitters before going on stage. Every single time I DJ'd, every single time, hundreds of times, right before I go on, it's like, fuck, I hope they like my set. Or what song am I going to start with? You know what I mean? Now that I start to doubt myself while I'm plugging stuff in but as soon as I get right into it, you know how it is when you guys perform. Once you're into it, you're ready to go. But it's that immediate step, and you're just like, oh, fuck, here I am again. Oh, God, let's do this again. But,
That's the minute right before you do it. And then when you start, it just becomes part of yourself, then you're doing it. And, it just come out naturally, especially if you've been doing it for a while,
And like you said, you know what I mean? Yeah. We care, right? So it's there. It's there. It's nice because if you didn't give a shit, you'd go on and not care what anyone thinks, and then the jitters make you feel.
We try not to care because if you care too much, then that's what stops you from doing it,
Yeah.
And I mean, I agree
Yep.
with what you guys were saying before. Like we're scared or failing, and
Yep.
I don't know. Like I'm 29, right? So
Yep.
I know I'm still young, but at the
Mhm.
same time, I always feel like my entire life I try to focus on music. I try to focus on myself, and I know I want to reach with music,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I know that I'm sacrificing a lot and sacrificing relationship.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying not to think about settling down with someone for now and all that. But at the same time, that's what normal people do. Like
Yeah.
normal, of course, in
Right.
bracket.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's part of the the journey.
But
I
in the
feel you.
but in the big grand scale of things, at the end, do you feel like you failed?
No,
Because you
not
did
really.
because you did what you wanted. So, like
Yeah,
I said, don't feel the failure. You get what I'm saying? Because as long as you're doing what you want, you win. You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's
So,
what I try to tell myself every time.
True.
Yeah,
But Bam,
yeah.
it's not as easy as it seems, bro.
well, I mean, I didn't realize until I got older. So, now I'm at that point in my life where it's like, yeah, let's do it. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? So,
You know, Bam,
yeah,
when I
it'll
knew
come to you. Don't
when I
worry.
knew you didn't give a shit, Bam, I'm gonna tell you when.
When was that?
When you told me you want to dress like a Smurf for Halloween.
I'm still gonna do it.
He's 6'4", this guy. Like,
I'm
come
going
on.
to I'm
Like,
going to do it. I'm going to do it.
that's when I went,
It's
damn, this
on
guy
my
don't
bucket
care.
list, bro. It's on my bucket list.
Just
I
make
might go with you. I never dressed up as
I was like, huh? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, blue, nana. I was like, oh my God, I thought this guy lost his mind. So I brought it up to him again, and he's like, yes. Yeah. Like, a few years later, he's still on the yes. It's like, he's killing me, this guy. I'm like, that's when I was like, yeah, okay, you don't give a shit. I get it. I totally understand that. So
That's
listen,
funny.
so let's say we're all hanging out together, and you
As we
meet
are.
and we meet a bunch of friends or a bunch of my friends that are watching the show as of right now. What
Yeah.
song would you recommend for them to hear first to turn them into a fan of yours?
Yeah. Well, I just released a song last month. It's called Life. So of course I would try to push that.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's doing good. It's doing okay on Spotify and all that. I've been pushing it and reaching out to people,
It's a great
and
song.
so I would literally show them that song because I'm really
Yeah,
proud of that. I wrote that song 2 years ago. It's about my struggles, even if I don't talk too much about it in the song itself. But
yeah,
it- I got inspired by my struggles, by moving here, by being
yeah, yeah.
far from home and from my parents, which were my biggest support in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a scary
And
move,
yeah,
right? Not
so
everyone does that, right? Just gets
Right.
up and goes to another country. Like that's
yeah, not everybody does. I have a lot of friends in Italy. I mean, some of them they moved to UK, Australia, and all that,
okay.
but most of them they don't. And I feel
Yeah.
like the biggest challenge for them is not knowing the language.
Yeah,
As much as
I totally
they
agree.
would like to, because then it's just hard to communicate and it becomes an extra challenge for you.
With
Yeah.
your
And I mean,
song,
I'm not saying that perfect or anything. When I moved here, I was literally stumbling. Thought I was good at English. I
and
started
then
talking with my family and all that, and I was
yeah.
like, blah, 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 I couldn't.
Oh,
I couldn't put a sentence together.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yo, what is happening to me? I thought I was good. That's why I'm here, because I knew the language, like, and all that. Been
got
writing
put
in English,
got
but
put to the test, and you're like, damn it.
Shit.
yeah,
um,
then yeah, I needed to start working and
that's good though,
living
man.
life here to
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
to
With
get better.
with your song "Life," you have a few versions of it. You also have an acoustic version of it, right?
Yeah. I released an acoustic version as well on
I
YouTube.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely like that.
See,
Is
see,
it the one in the alleyway, downtown
Yes,
Toronto?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
see, you got a couple of videos on YouTube. How much fun was it making them, and which one is your favorite?
I'll be honest with you. My favorite one is the one that I'm gonna release in the next couple of days,
Okay.
and it's a remake of an old song
Mm-hmm.
that you guys probably know. It's called "The Longest Time" by Billy Joel.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And yeah, so long story short, me and my buddy Charisma, which is a rapper from Toronto, we met each other this summer. We made a song together. It's called One Race, and
Mm-hmm.
we wrote it during the pandemic, during all the protests and everything that was happening with Black Lives Matter and all that.
What? Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, he basically wrote most of the song, and then came to me he saw me performing downtown on, I call it pop-up gigs,
Yeah, yeah.
and he was like, "Yo, you're the perfect person. We need to finish this song." I'm like, "Okay, I don't know you, but okay, I'll give it a shot."
Right.
We literally out of nowhere, out of the blue, we just jumped on Zoom and it took about 3 4 hours. We wrote the song, and it's one of the biggest songs that we've been promoting so far.
That's so cool, man.
Uh, but yeah, with the same guy, I'm gonna release. I actually released last Friday a song on Spotify. It's called again For the Longest Time. We kind of modified the title,
Yeah.
and the music video is coming to I guess tomorrow or the next day. And I love the video, so that's one of my favorite for sure. Yeah,
Perfect. I can't wait, man. Definitely can't wait.
Really, really can't
yeah.
wait.
All right, brother. So, you're doing well as an artist. Now it's time for you to open up for somebody. Do you have an artist that you would pick to open up for? Who would it be?
Are we talking about small artists, big
No,
artists, Canadian?
You are opening up for your favorite artist. Someone that you're like, I need to open up for this guy. Who would it be?
It would be Avril Lavigne. I'll be
For
honest.
real?
Yeah, I've been saying it to my friends. I've been putting it up there. You never know. We're in Canada. Hopefully one day it will happen. When everything
should.
comes back to normal.
That'd be
But
dope.
yeah, she was kind of my celebrity crush growing up, and one of my favorite artists. So imagine, yeah, I would just love to open for her or get to work with her.
That's so cool.
And
Yeah. Anything's possible, man. Trust me. Keep working at it, right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that would be one for sure. Yeah.
That's cool.
I want to know your top 5 artists of all time.
No order. No order. No specific order. Just five.
Okay, in order, then that's easier. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, Eminem for sure. It's my, favorite rapper ever. Linkin Park, as I said.
Nice.
Again, Avril Lavigne. Mm, I don't know. I want to think about some Italian artists, but
Yeah.
the truth is, I feel like I've been influenced, like I said, more by the American or Canadian culture. Um, I don't know. I have to think about the other two.
No worries, man. No worries. Sometimes we just put people on the spot. That's what we do here.
We want to know. We want to know.
But listen,
Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is
oh,
another
dude,
one. For
you know
sure.
what? I'm not lying to you. I am not lying to you. When I was listening to your music, that's who came to my mind.
Really?
That's good.
I was like, yeah, I swear to God, bro. I'm a big Ed Sheeran fan. I was just like,
Cool.
I see something. I really did. I'm happy you brought that up, so I'm not crazy. All right.
Yeah. I've been following him for a while.
He's
Love his
super
journey and
talented.
all that.
Super talented. I
Yeah.
know. He definitely will. I just one of my favorite songs of his, "Shape of You." I never watched the video until last 2 weeks ago, and I had no idea there's a boxer and stuff, and I was like, "That's not the video I had.
sure.
That's not the video I had in my mind." I was like, "What the hell is this? The Shape of You?" Whatever. My video would have been different. I should remake him a video, but let's not get.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I remember that video. Yeah.
I watched. I was like, this what the fuck's going on here? It was not what I was expecting, but that's why sometimes I don't watch videos because I'm always like, well, why would they do that? But whatever. Who the hell am I to say anything?
The music, their vision, what you hear, everybody
Yeah.
interpreting.
Of course.
Interpretate things
Of course.
a little differently, right? So,
But that one
Yeah.
was totally off for me, like totally fucking off. But that's
Plus,
another.
we gotta say he's Ed Sheeran, so he can do whatever.
Yeah, yeah. He could have said that.
I
He
mean,
could have been on a fucking spaceship. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, could have gone to Mars and should have
Exactly.
been
The Shape of
Yeah.
You, and he could have been talking about planets for all I care. You would have been, yeah, he's right. You know what I mean? So, anyways, so we usually got 10 random questions to get people to know you a
Okay.
little bit better. But you answered the first one on their first celebrity crush. So it's still Avril Lavigne?
Yeah, especially, yeah, I would say
That's cool,
she's
that's
the
cool.
one.
well,
Yeah.
I believe he answered the second one too. What's the biggest lesson you've learned in the music business? You pretty much were saying the marketing and stuff like that and whatnot, right?
Yeah. The thing with me is I'm a musician first. Like as I said, I started playing piano and singing, and growing up, I didn't know any. I just thought it was all music and all entertainment and all
Yeah.
I don't know, prizes and Grammys and contests. But I never knew it was mostly about the marketing and the business, you know, like,
Crazy, yeah.
because you can have a great song, but if you don't know how to push it, how to market your hit, your song,
Yeah.
nobody, I mean, just your closest friends are gonna know it, and
It's
you
true.
know,
Could be the best song
so
ever, but no one knows. Yeah.
yeah, so I had to learn that, and it took some time, but yeah, I'm just glad I know it, and I keep working on it and
Good.
learning more and more.
That's
Sweet.
cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So the next question is, what was your first job?
Uh, so my family back home has a family business, a
Okay.
bicycle store. So it wasn't my official job, but
Yeah.
I always help them out and
Fair
always
enough.
work with them.
Yeah.
My first job was probably as a
Yeah.
restaurant in my town as a waiter.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
and I got that job because I was so tired of asking for money to my parents. And I'm like, yo, this summer I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna drive around in my town and ask 3, 4, 5 restaurants and see
See what
whichever
you can
of
get.
them whichever hires me, and I got hired by one of them.
It's true. When you wanted
And
those little extras, you had to get your own job.
Little,
It's
little
so
extra
true.
cash. Yeah, I can dig it.
yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. And then I started working 3 months, made few $100, and went to London, UK, spent it all.
That's
It's
where
crazy.
I
Oh,
want to go visit.
you
I
know.
gotta go up there.
Yeah.
Name one thing on your bucket list.
Oh my God. I don't know. I guess if you want to dream big, I guess winning
Sure.
a Grammy or something big in the music industry.
That'll be dope.
Uh, Something like something that I'm scared about could be like bungee jumping, for example. I feel like I want to do it, but I
Everyone
never.
that's on here wants to bungee jump,
I
wants to jump
don't.
out
I
of a
don't know. Yeah.
plane. And me and Bam, for the whole podcast, we try to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why?
Yeah.
We don't want to do
Why?
that.
I've seen people doing it. Like it seems
Oh,
fun and seems doable. I don't
No.
know.
No.
I don't know.
Fuck
I
that.
don't know how big you guys are on the scale. My weight on a string of bungee cord is a no-no. I'm not a master physician, but I know it's not very good with gravity with a rubber cord. I'm not just saying.
Yeah.
If I was 100 pounds lighter, my risk would be a little bit reduced. But at that point, but skydiving neither. It's because the reason why I don't want to skydive is because I think I will actually have a heart attack before I pull the chute.
Shit.
I'm gonna be like, oh shit, and I'm gonna die right there. So it's actually not gonna be the chute not even opening. It'll be just a heart attack before it.
Well, that's the thing. I heard they don't even count the tree. Like they say, like one, jump at two.
Dude,
Because they know that people will
my
hold
shit's still gonna
themselves.
be in the plane by the time I pull. It's gonna be. I'm gonna get caught up in there, man. I'm like, no.
Crazy. Crazy.
Everyone always. I don't know. We maybe have to interview someone older, man. We got to talk to someone older because
Fuck that.
the young guys
I'm
want to
too
kill
tall.
themselves.
I'm too tall for
tall.
that. And you see me in the plane, Joe. Really, you ain't get me through that door unless I want to go through that door. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So screw that. Now with this COVID vaccine, you gonna take it? Yes or no?
I would say no for now, not right away. I'm not gonna be the first in line, just because it's so complicated and so confusing what's been
It is.
happening, and I just don't want to be the one of the first one getting it.
Now, was talking about the vaccination in Italy? Did your family go through that whole lockdown over there too?
Oh yeah,
Italy on the
It
news
was,
here. Remember, it was really bad, right?
yeah, it was definitely 5, 6 times worse than here. Yeah. My family had to close the store, and they couldn't even. The thing is, they couldn't even travel from one town to the other.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
talking about even 10 minutes away with the car. It's like if you know Toronto, it's like if they close the area and
Yeah.
they tell you you cannot go from Toronto to Vaughan,
Yeah,
Toronto to Scarborough, whatever. Otherwise, police will stop you and fine you. You know what I mean?
that is
So
crazy.
that's what it's been happening in Italy.
And it's a lot better now, right?
Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah, but people are still
That's good.
trying to keep safe, wearing
Of
masks.
course.
Same as we do.
Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right,
know.
I want one word that describes your style of music.
Definitely alternative.
Yeah,
I always love the alternative world, whether it's alternative pop or alternative rock.
yeah,
Um, you know, I like sometimes I feel like I like weird shit. Like
Hey man,
meaning.
stand out.
Don't get
Stand
me
out.
don't get me wrong. Oh, it's a cat over there. Nice. I like painting your nails black and being a little more punkish and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
So I like that alternative work, which
That's
I
cool.
don't show too much, but I feel like I'm starting to.
Yeah,
You know, it's yeah,
I like that.
Good, good.
yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Uh, it's a battle between. It will be a battle between Spider-Man or Avengers. I mean, I'm young, so as you can probably
No.
imagine, I love the Marvel and all that,
Yeah, we love all those
Okay.
movies too,
and
man. Trust me.
Mhm.
yeah,
Now, which
and
Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man we talking about?
No.
oh my God, we're getting into it.
We talking Toby or we talking the new kid?
I would say the new kid.
I like the new kid. I
Yeah,
really
I
do.
I
I think
like the new
he's the
kid.
best of them all.
Do you
That's
find
what
that
I
that guy that played in Facebook didn't get a fair shake at his Spider-Man movies?
Who's that?
Remember
Who's
that?
that?
Remember the girl, the guy with the dark hair. Remember that between Toby and the new kid, there was that one guy. He played in the movie.
Oh,
Facebook.
Andrew
Yeah,
Garfield.
Oh,
he didn't get a
I know.
real fair shake at that. It was like
Nope.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
opened, they started the Marvel universe, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna get a whole new Spider-Man for that one." He was just like he was stuck
yeah.
in
I
that
heard I
movie.
heard the whole story. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he didn't get a too big of a fair shake in that one, but yeah, I like the new kid too. I actually do.
Yeah, I love Marvel in general. So any movie, like even Wonder Woman or any, anything new. Like people tell me bad reviews about it and all that,
I'm
but
in
I'm
love
like,
with
okay.
her. She can
I
play
I just
anything.
love Marvel. Yeah, yeah,
well, a
basically.
lot of people don't follow DC too much, and
Mm.
they've been over flooded with the Superman and the Batman. So when Wonder Woman come around, they don't know what to do about it. Because me personally, I follow both, and
DC and
only thing I had a problem with was Green Lantern. You know what I mean?
oh wow, yeah. I feel like everyone had a problem with
You know
that.
I
that
liked
that
it. I
I
liked
liked
it.
it. I liked it too. That's the thing.
When people start to hate it, I'm like, do I hate it too? No, I
I
still
mean,
like
is it my favorite movie?
No,
Probably not.
no.
No.
Gra-
Between
graphics
all
was
those, no. But I liked it.
the graphics was amazing.
Ben, what was
Don't
wrong
get me
with it?
wrong.
What was wrong with it?
The graphics was amazing.
Okay, what was wrong with it?
What they did with the ring, it just wasn't right.
What do you
You know
mean?
what I'm
What do
saying?
I don't understand.
It wasn't right. Okay, let's look at Thor for a second.
Yes.
You see
Yeah.
that hammer?
Yeah.
When he hits that hammer, you know what that hammer's about. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Green Lantern
Yeah.
ring, it works off of your imagination.
That's
And
right.
the limited imagination they used in this movie
Oh, so that's okay.
just let me down. I was like, really? You know that ring had way more fucking power than you know what I mean? So
Okay.
whatever you think of, this thing conjure up. So you really gonna use a little machine gun like this? What
Yeah.
the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, come on. But anyways, yeah.
I see it. I see it now. I'm gonna rewatch the movie, but
So I
you
need
know
to
what?
rewatch it too.
Yeah.
Rewatch the movie and remember the ring can do whatever you imagine. So sit there and look at what he's doing and be like, you couldn't imagine nothing
So
better
if
than
I
that, bud?"
say,
You know what
"Wow,
I
I can't believe he did that," I have no imagination, is what you're saying.
We're limited. We're
I'm like,
limited here.
oh, that was dope. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. So that was the part of this was so it was the writing, the creativity, the imagination of the ring is
Yes,
what made you hate it.
That's it. Everything else was fine.
Because
The
I'm so, I was
find the
trying to,
graphics was
yeah, because I'm
amazing.
asking people. No, I never really got a fair answer on why they hated it. I thought it was all right, but you're right. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't as bad as everyone else made it seem to be. But whatever.
Maybe they should
give it a two.
redo it. Maybe they should redo it nowadays.
100%.
They really need to redo it. You know,
And it will probably, look better and they have the
Deadpool fixed it at
technology
the end of the
now.
credits, anyways. Yes, I remember that.
Fuck, yeah. I love that scene.
Deadpool's fucking hilarious. Okay, next question.
Yeah.
So besides music, besides playing instruments, besides music in general, what other hobbies do you have?
Uh, I don't have any other.
He's like, my hobby was from going from one instrument to the other. That's good.
Basically, yeah. One day I play guitar, the other day I play the piano. The other day I go to studio and record just to get
Hey,
out of my
man, that's
house a
what you
little
do.
bit.
Hobbies. I don't, man.
I mean, I try to read a little more nowadays.
That's good.
But yeah, I would lie to you if I said I love cooking. I love whatever working out. I'm just a musician.
That's good. Yeah,
that's what I've been doing the
I'm
most.
happy you said working out
Enjoy.
because that's what I do. That's what I do. So at least because for 1 second I was doubting that I even had any myself. So I'm really happy. But yeah,
Mine just cooking.
yeah. Bam's a big cook.
I like to do my cooking. But one
Man, I
quick
love that.
question. We're gonna swing back to this comic book thing. Now, yeah. Somebody brought up Deadpool, fixed the movie at the end. Now, Ryan Reynolds is the only actor that ever played in both universes.
Yeah, because he was Deadpool and Green Lantern,
Oh
right?
And he played it in the X-Men as well.
Oh,
Well,
And
okay.
as Deadpool, right?
Well, I guess
Okay.
as Deadpool and Wolverine, I guess they were
Yeah,
that
yeah.
character. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So I was like, that caught my attention too. I believe. No. I was gonna say Captain America played two different people in
He's the fire guy
and what you call it
in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I brought that up to you and you didn't know.
No.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
slipped my
the
mind.
original, what, Jessica Alba?
Yeah. I remember the
So
Fantastic.
the flame guy is actually Captain America.
Wow. I think I missed that, guys.
Yeah. Because I was just like, man, they'll
remember that.
never bring those four back into this movie. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's not a movie that it's not one of my favorite. Like the
Oh
Fantastic.
yeah, he was in Blade Trinity too. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So name one artist you would love to have feature on one of your songs.
Again, I'm not gonna say the same one, but there's like living here in Toronto, I had the chance to become friends or anyway connect with social media with so many local artists.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's an alternative duo called Neon Dreams. I believe they're from Halifax, and
Host a band.
I would, yeah, I would
close to
love
him,
to
yeah.
collab with them. Yeah, I would love to collab with them.
Bam,
to
make
be-
that happen.
Make it happen. All right. I go up to the city tomorrow.
Make that
know?
happen. All right, brother. We want to
do
let
it.
people know where they can follow you at. So you have Instagram. Is that your main account for people to follow you? Are you on Twitter? Are you on anything else?
Yeah, I mostly use Instagram. I have
sir.
Twitter. I have a Facebook page, but I'm mostly on Instagram. Yeah.
That's cool. And you're all on all major streaming platforms also, right?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I
That's
guess.
awesome. That is awesome. Follow him, guys. YouTube. That's I preferred. I don't know. It's funny. I don't like watching videos from big artists, but for some reason the independent guys, I don't know. That's my way to go. You know what I mean? That's the way that I enjoy listening to people. I like to see people's creativity as an independent artist. I don't know. I love it. And so far you're doing an excellent job, brother. So
Appreciate
And good thing you didn't listen to your jitters before you came on.
yeah.
Nah?
For sure. So before we end the interview, I know you told me, but a bit about the inspiration of why you wrote your last video, Life. Who produced the video?
So the song and the video was produced by my producer Adam Bertucci. He has a studio, and we usually produce and make music in Vaughan. He's Italian too, and it's a nice guy and all that. We connected when I moved here, and we started making songs. And basically, Life is the first single that we released together
That's dope.
of our projects. But as I said, I wrote that song 2 years ago, and we've been trying to build some kind of catalog together, and we're starting to release it now. But yeah, it's mainly with them. It's called Cugini Hub. So you guys can check it out. They have an amazing,
Absolutely.
I just love the way they do all the marketing and the video and posters and all that. It's really on point and professional, and that's what I wanted to do with my music.
Nah, man, it looks good. But brother, man, thank you for being on the show. You have anything that's coming up or anything, man, keep us posted, man. Come back on. Well, we love to have you back on, man. It's been a pleasure. And keep working hard, bro, man. I really appreciate everything you're doing.
Yep.
And
Thank you.
If you ever go to Halifax, holler at Bam. He'll be there. He's a few hours
All right,
away.
I'll hit you up.
There you go.
All right, brother. Thanks for shooting this shit with us.
Alrighty.
Man. Here's the
See ya.
video, Life. Later.
Hey.
Mama, I'm gonna make you proud. Yes, I mean, I'm gonna make you love. Mama, I'm gonna make you wonder. Leave no space for tears no more. Son, don't forget what we've done to send you into space. Son, don't erase. Every day I try to fight. Every day I face my life. Every day we grow a little more. Every day I try to fight. Every day I try to face my life. Oh, 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 life. Oh, 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 life. Mama, I'm gonna make you dance. You'll forget your bad romance. Mama, we will never stop believing that was our wrong. Son, don't forget what we've done to send you into space. Son, don't erase. Every day I try to fight. Every day I face my life. Every day we grow a little more. Every day I try to fight. Every day I try to face my life. Oh, 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 life. Oh, 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 life.